Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Oh, my son. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Send your word. Send your word. Send your word. Send your word. Oh, ba, 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 sha. Send your word. Yes, Lord. Come on, tell God yes. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Father, we thank you and praise you for this wonderful opportunity to go into your word. Anoint these lips of clay and use me for your glory, God. Move me out of the way, crucify my flesh. Thank you for a blessed service today. Oh God, thank you for the Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Take us into that word. Continue to catapult us into greater dimensions in you. In Jesus' name. Amen. Come on, put your hands together for the Lord. My heart is, man. My heart is overwhelmed this morning. Did y'all not enjoy LPG living in front of the house? There is no limit to what God will do in your life or around your life or through your life if we let go and let God. I want to thank God for Minister Music Hicks. He takes a lot of time out with all of the choirs, and we want to celebrate him this morning. He flew in at about 1:15, 1:30, if I'm correct. I mean, that's about right, 1:15, 1:30, if I'm correct, from dropping Tamaya, his oldest daughter, off in Alaska. She's starting school there. I tell you, I know this is Women's Day, but I'm going to say this because I can say it, because I got the mic. Ain't nothing like a good daddy. I know independence and all of that, but ain't nothing like a good daddy. And I wouldn't trust nobody over the young people of the church who ain't been faithful with his own kids. And so I honor you for that. Thank you. I called him about 1:30 and I said, I didn't think he was in town. I said, where you at? You're in the airport? I thought he was in the layover spot. He said, I'm here. I said, well, young people schedule rehearsal at 3. They just schedule whenever. They don't care. They don't call the pastor. They don't call the musician. That's what they're going to do, climb through the window. They just go by faith. We're going to be here at 3. And so we have to scramble to make sure that. But we figure if they want to be here to rehearse, we're going to make sure everything is rehearsal at 3. He said, I figured that. He said, I said, I'll be there. And he was here and he worked with them. And they learned through the bumps and bruises of starting something fresh. But I think it's safe to say that they can rest assured, we can rest assured that the hand of the Lord is on this. She can't be fussing at everybody, don't be here when I call her. Tay, good job! Give her a hand, y'all. We thank God for all the young people. We thank God for Alexander Temple as a whole. We are and only a blind person could not see that God is up to something around here. And so, Pastor, that's rude to say that. No, it's not, because if you're blind and you hear, don't worry, you'll get your sight back. So we do honor the young people. God bless you. Good job, Sister Tay. Actually, the name LPG, Living to Praise God. Brother Leland came up with that. And he was singing what happened. I think he's just the promoter. He is just the promoter. So any engagements go through Leland, if you can catch him. Amen. But great job, and we had anybody else interested in singing, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. And let me say this before I finish preaching, because a lot of times you have friends and stuff out there. This is a very creative church, so I'm gonna say we think out the box. We don't have to think out the box because we off the chain. So, you know people that is rapping, singing, whatever, R&B, send them to your boy and we get them straight. I'm telling you about what I'm doing. Because you can be as gifted as you want, but until you get that hand on you, that hand will open up doors for you that you can't do by yourself. You're going to get tired of doing what you do in Great Falls. You'll get tired of going to Missoula. I'm rocking Missoula. I'm rocking Bozeman. Now we further in the mountains. I'm about to blow Helena up, y'all. They can't see me down in Butte. I'm about to bring it to happen. But I'm going to tell you something God is doing. He's taking what, now let me explain your mind. He's taking what church and the world call secular. And he's taking what the church and the world call sacred. And what God is saying, everything belongs to him. So I challenge you to challenge your friends to don't limit the church. Because sometimes people limit the church. It's not that the church limit people. It's not like the church says, hey, this person's a rapper. We don't do that in here. This person's a dancer. We don't do that. That's R&B stuff. We do that in here. We don't do that. But a lot of times people say, because it's a church, it's not going to be accepted. Am I right about it, y'all?
You're right.
And sometimes they miss their most valuable blessings because they will not understand that God is sovereign and he's over everything. And if you let him, because I'm telling you something, there's prosperity in the building, but if you let him and quit being a crook, because there's always somebody more of a crook in the game than you, and you let God open up doors for you, he will blow your mind. I told something with my son yesterday. I told him, I said, if you do it this way, you're going to stay on the drums. I said, but if you do this, you're going to get off the drums. I don't believe that everything for your life is designed to be within the four walls of the church. But I believe if you really truly let God be the foundation of your life, that God will catapult you to impact the world in ways you never thought of. You ain't got the skills in the church. We're giving it to you. We're giving it to you. I mean, like they just sing certain kind of music. No, you say that. Anybody that know this church and know the pastor, we do come to everything. We got R&B for you. We got whatever. However you want to lay it down for God. If you can take the limits off, all I'm saying is your boy already there waiting for you. I do want to give honor. I'm serious. I'm begging openly now publicly. Ray, I want to do a track with you, dog. I want to do something with you. Y'all are like, Pastor, what you doing, man? Get out my business. I ain't even doing this. You can't be doing that. You're a pastor. Well, I ain't fooling with what you can't be doing. So let me be. You keep fooling with me, I'm gonna get up in this word. I do honor the women of God in this house. They don't fool with me, raise up off me. You try to make me your mama, them pastor. I want to give honor to all the women of God in the house. All the women of God in the house. I want you to celebrate yourselves. I want every man in this house to celebrate every woman in the house. Put your hands together, come on. If you're a real man, you can celebrate a real woman. Your mama, woman. I hope. If you honor your mother, you will celebrate women. Amen. Women are more than to be your booty call in the midnight hour. You're more than just somebody you can hit it, split it, and quit it. And God did not make women in church, on your job, in your family, at the very end of basic, didn't make them as your little smorgasbord that you can go from woman and woman. Doing what you got. As long as somebody got, it's okay, it's okay. As long as they got some breasts and booty, you just gonna run from woman to woman, whoever got something. Ladies, if a man gonna just run from woman to woman, because she got a booty, you can't be fooling with that. Amen. I don't care how juicy you think you are. Somebody else got one too. And somebody quarter bounce a little bit higher than y'all. Some of y'all quarter just hit the ground. I'm just saying, you ain't in the game. Just God's been good to you. He gave you can let me see. You're good with counting. You're good with counting. So you know. That's good with counting. You're a great organizer. There it is. You're a great organizer. But if not, you're going to spend your life, ladies, competing with other women for a man's attention. Child, that is not worth it. Let me say now, this is a man talking to women. Listen, anytime you got to compete, think about, I'm going to go a little deeper. If you ever have a discussion about another woman, for her to come up, that's a problem. That's a problem. Little brother sweating back there. Come on, Pastor. Don't do that. Tell us to praise him right now. No, we ain't praising him right now. Come on, to praise him. Come on, we ain't to praise him right now. You're nasty stuff. Because if not, you'll spend your life always at odds with other women. When y'all supposed to be celebrating each other, helping each other. It's fine. better with men than with women. Duh. Ain't a problem, that's natural, duh. You are unique and special to God. Can't no man find another woman like you. Let me go to the word, because it's getting kind of stuffy in here. Luke 1, fine, I'll be that pastor. Brother, like. Luke 1, verses 26 through 44. Once you got this, say praise the Lord, hallelujah. Steph the only one there. If you can't find it, it's going to be on the screen behind me. Just say praise the Lord, it's on the screen.
Praise the Lord, it's on the screen.
Yes, sir. I'm going to ask my wife of over 25 years. Don't first lady just look so fly, y'all. First lady. You're like a third grade teacher. I'm about to be bad, so I can get anything in school suspension. Spank me. Mama, no! Luke, the first chapter. Y'all pray for me. I ain't got good sense. Y'all pray for me. I ain't got good sense. I'm telling you that now. Okay, I ain't got good sense. Oh, yes. I don't know when I want to get into the word, teacher. And the word of the Lord reads.
And in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God unto a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David, and the virgin's name was Mary. And the angel came in unto her and said, Hail, thou that art highly favored, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. And when she saw him, she was troubled at his saying, and cast in her mind what manner of salutation this should be. And the angel said unto her, Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God. And behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb, and bring forth a son, and shall call his name Jesus. He shall be great, and shall be called the Son of the Highest. And the Lord God shall give unto him the throne of his father David. And he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever. And of his kingdom there shall be no end. Then said Mary unto the angel, How shall this be, seeing I know not a man? And the angel answered and said unto her, The Holy Ghost shall come upon thee, and the power of the highest shall overshadow thee. Therefore also that holy king, which shall be born of thee, shall be called the Son of God.
Amen. And behold, thy cousin Elizabeth, she had also conceived a son in her old age. And this is the 6th month with her, who was called barren. For with God nothing shall be impossible. And Mary said, Behold, the handmaid of the Lord, be it unto me according to thy word. And the angel departed from her, and Mary arose in those days and went into the hill country with haste into a city of Judah. And he entered into the house of Zacharias and saluted Elizabeth. And it came to pass that when Elizabeth heard the salutation of Mary, that the babe leaped in her womb. Someone say, the babe, leaped, leaped in her womb. And Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Ghost. And she spake out with a loud voice and said, Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb. And whence is this to me that the mother of my Lord should come to me? But lo, as soon as the voice of that salutation sounded in mine ears, the babe leaped in my womb for joy. The word of the Lord is blessed. You may have a seat in the presence of the Lord. Amen. For a few minutes today, I would like to come to you from this topic. I would like to talk to you and ask you this question. Is she really your friend? Do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is Women's Day, but the word is for everybody. But I want you to turn to somebody and just ask them this question for me. I'm from Chicago, so I use bad English. Ask is not A-S-X. Where I'm from is A-X-K-E. Ask. Ask somebody. Is she really? Y'all scared to ask it. I already know it's a problem now, because y'all already know the answer. Y'all might even close the book. Y'all already know. Look at me in the hands and ask them, neighbor, is she really your friend? Find someone on the other side. You look them right now and say, excuse me. I don't mean to get in your business. But I need to ask you. Is she really your friend? Find someone on the other side of this mega church. So excuse me. This time, I do mean to get in your business. I need to know. I give them that crazy look, man. Is she really your friend? Come on, put your hands together for the Lord. Is she really your friend? Shoot. As we open our text this morning, we find ourselves reading a very interesting and quite exciting passage of scripture. You see, at this particular time, the Bible is talking to us about two women who have been totally changed by the miraculous hand of God. Now, these two women have not simply received two miracles from the Lord, but they've rather been impregnated by the Lord with miracles, meaning that God gave them the miracle, but they had the responsibility to push it out. Do me a favor again, you're going to help me today, ladies. Turn to a lady around you and tell them, push it out. Push it out. So at the time of our readings, the miracles have not happened, but you can feel it in the atmosphere. The atmosphere all around these women was teeming with pregnancy, spiritual pregnancy that is, and God was all in it. So by the time we start reading Luke verses 26 to 44, we're coming in on the middle of this electric atmosphere that has saturated Nazareth. God has already miraculously impregnated Elizabeth with a child at the hand of her husband Zacharias, and now the angel of the Lord has visited Mary, a 13-year-old virgin, informing her that she was going to be impregnated, and he's going to impregnate her with the Savior of the world, his only begotten Son, and that she was going to be pregnant without ever having sex with a man. Just picture that. Your friend come up to you and said, I'm pregnant, Emmanuel, and God did it. How did you get pregnant? Was you at the club? No. Was you in somebody's dorm room? No. How did you get pregnant? Praying? Why y'all get so uptight about this sex fornication thing? Relax. I'm just talking about Mary. I'm just talking about Shad. Let me ask you this question, ladies. Has God ever spoken or promised something to you in your life that you could not tell anyone, because if you told them, it was going to make you sound like you were crazy? Do you have any dreams or aspirations, ladies, that if you told people what you really expected and wanted out of life, what you wanted out of a relationship, what you wanted out of your career, what you wanted out of your future, what you thought the future was for your life, that people would think you were crazy? Well, this is what God did to Mary. He creatively impregnated her with the Creator that was going to create a whole new dimension of worship and relationship with God, the Father on earth. And check this out. Because of that creative promise that God gave Mary, there are now, according to the Pew Forum on Religion and Public Life, 2.3 billion Christians on planet Earth, representing nearly a third of the total global population. Wow. Talk about birthing something creative that will change the world as we know it. But wait. What if Mary, what if Mary had not received the word from the Lord? What if Mary, Lauren, had not submitted to what God wanted for her life? What if, Janelle, what if Mary would have gotten pregnant by the Lord, then just went out and hung out with all her wrong girls or women? How would the world have been if Mary have had the wrong friend? What if I were to tell you that the friends you choose shape the world you're called to impact? But the truth of the matter is this: I didn't come to talk about your friends. I came to talk about you. Because the truth of the matter is that in order for you to value the friends that you choose, you must first value who you are and what you are in God. That's why in Luke 1 and 26 to 30 it says, and in the 6th month the angel Gabriel was sent from God unto a city of Galilee named Nazareth to a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph, the house of David, and the virgin's name was Mary. And the angel came into her and said, Hail, thou that art highly favored, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. And when she saw him, she was troubled at his saying, and cast in her mind what manner of salutation this should be. And the angel said unto her, Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God. One of the first things we find out in our story is that Mary is different than the other girls. She's totally different than all the other girls in Nazareth. The Bible says that the angel Gabriel was sent from God to visit Mary, not all the other women. So number one, Mary experienced a divine visitation from God. And women of God, whenever God truly visits or touches your life, you will never be the same. And it will make you different from other women. She thinks she all that. Yeah, I am. Secondly, the angel of the Lord gave Mary a word from the Lord and spoke over her life that she was favored of God no matter what her past identity was. See, the name Mary translated in the Hebrew means rebellion. So God placed favor on a young girl that was previously living a rebellious life. That's why no matter what you've done, when you did it, and who you did it with, it doesn't change the fact that God has a call on your life. You can do wrong with a whole bunch of other people, because this is what people do. You do wrong with them, then when you try to get right with God, they try to bring it up to you. She was with us, and he did. You can be doing wrong with everybody else, but you can still be chosen. Yeah, I might have done wrong with you, but I still ain't like you. Secondly, no. He spoke to her that word that had nothing to do with identity. Oh, shit, God. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for some of you ladies, but every woman does not have the favor of God over their life. God loves everybody. Hey, I don't believe that. Then read your Bible. For God so loved the world. And say for God so loved every woman, that he gave his only begotten son. He loved the world that he gave his son, but if you reject his son, you reject his love. Duh. That question comes from hanging out with your friend. Every woman does not have the favor of God over their life because they have not been positioned for the angel of the Lord to speak a word over their life. If every woman had the favor of God on their life, stay with me now, ladies, then Proverbs 31 and 10, that proverb written by Lemuel's mama, not that Lemuel of the Bible, but I'm quite sure that they were thinking about the Bible when they named them. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far more ruby. So God said there ain't a whole lot of women out there who virtuous. There ain't a whole lot of women out there who got fame on their life. That's a hoe. That's a witch right there. Strike out the W. You know what to put there. means having or exhibiting virtue, morally excellent. It means chaste, potent. I like the word potent because the word potent implies potentially powerful. Any powerful women in here? Any powerful young women, older women, any powerful women in here? God says you are potent. It also means efficacious. I love that word. I love that word. That sounds like some girl from the hood name. What's my name? My name is Efficacious. That sounds like that girl with the long weave and the hazel contacts. I'm efficacious. Y'all playing with people. Y'all playing with people. But the word efficacious means having the power, check this out, to produce or create a desired effect. So just like all you women that are here today, God is visiting you and God is speaking a word over your life to move you into the divine place of favor by which every power of creativity that He has impregnated you with can be birthed in the earth. And I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. You're going to hear me. Every woman is not in position and every woman ain't favored of God. I told y'all once, I told you twice, I'll tell you thrice. He said, I heard that pastor say the word hoe in church. I told you I will never call a woman a hoe. I will only call a hoe a hoe. Number 3. I'm that kind of person. Some of y'all friends are hoes. Let the church say. How you gonna say that, Pastor? When you can ask me that question when you ask them why you do that. You can ask me why I say that after you ask that hoe why she do that. That's why I don't like him. Well, okay, you don't like me, but you like hoes. I see a problem there. So number 3, not only was the Virgin Mary visited by the Lord, not only was her identity favored by the Lord, but the Lord also spoke to her concerning her purpose. That's why in verses 30 to 30, he said, and the angel said unto her, let me get this out of my system, I can't preach like this. This is why I don't like hoes. No, because hoes think they can get everybody. That's why I like hoes. Hoes ain't, I throw my booty around it. Listen, hoes. No, I don't like hoes. I love sinners, but I hate sin. Because hoes think they can just make every man fall. Every man. So y'all don't know hoes. That's how y'all looking at me. Y'all looking at me like, I want them to meet in church every Sunday. But you know what? I know you know some hoes because you're too sneaky now. So he said, and the angel said unto her, fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God, and behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb, and bring, I can't say that one, Lord. Oh, no, like get out, no. And bring forth a son, and shall call his name Jesus, and he shall be great, and shall be called the Son of the Highest, and the Lord God shall give unto him the throne of his father David, and he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever, and his kingdom there shall be no end. So Mary had purpose spoke over her life, but I'm going to have to say this. I told the Lord I'm going to say this. It's hard to break a hoe from being a hoe, even if they come to church or come to work, because it's hard for a hoe not to be a hoe if a mama was a hoe. Said I wasn't going to do it. Said I wasn't going to do it. Some people, they mama a hoe. Everybody didn't have blessed to have a praying mama. Everybody not blessed to have a woman to make sure they get to school, check on them, make sure they got clothes, food on tape. Come on now, y'all. Y'all read them stories about abandoned kids. Some people, come on man, some people mama they got 16 babies. 16 different people. I ain't knocking problems in life. But after about 5 or 6 times, that ain't a problem. That's a habit. I can't get no amen on that. can't get no amen. I can't get, the brother can't get an amen on that. Come on, at least give me an amen. Don't you call mama, I didn't call your mama nothing. You looked over your mama life after I was talking. And you put your mama where I was saying. So he gives Mary purpose. God, no matter where you come from, is trying to put purpose on your life. So now Mary has divine visitation, she has divine favor, and she has, get back from the mama thing. Your mama ain't the one we talk about Jesus. And now she has divine purpose operating in her life. But in the midst of all that, the angel of the Lord drops a subtle hint over Mary's life concerning what she should do with her life once the visitation is over. It's great if you come to church. Man, this was super dope with the LPG today. Let's get them another hand. But it does no good to experience God like that. And then you leave out this church and you just fall back into your same old crazy ways. Am I right about it, y'all? It doesn't. Oh, no, y'all done left me hanging. Now y'all done left me hanging. He did love me. But if he loves you, why not change? I ain't talking about change for pastor, forget me. I ain't talking about changing for church, forget church. But the one who loves us, in spite of us, man, I gotta do right by God. Man, please. So he gives us this hint. Because God don't tell us everything. Because you know how we are, Lydia. When people tell us stuff, that we know we're wrong, but then when they tell us we're wrong, we get mad. So the angel, because remember Mary, her name is rebellious. If he just told her right out, she'd rebel. So he gave her a hint. First of all, the angel of the Lord hints to Mary that there's another woman in Nazareth who is in the same type of miraculous situation as she's in. So find someone around your life that God is working on them, just like God is working on you. It says, and behold, thy cousin Elizabeth, she also conceived a son in old age, and this is the 6th month, whatever it was called, barren. For with God nothing shall be impossible. And Mary said, behold, the handmaid of the Lord, be it unto thee according to thy word. And the angel departed from her. Find you some women in your life that if you love God and you're drawn to God, then find women who are drawn to God too. I'm not talking about not being friendly with people, but I'm talking about when it comes to your purpose. You don't need women around there, child, I know why you go to church, I'm child, I'm going to get my hair did. I'm going to get my hair done on Sunday morning. Get all week to get that raggedy mat. Now the Bible said the hair of the woman is her glory. It ain't God's fault she ain't got no glory. She could come to church, get some real glory. When church over, go home and get that fake glory sewn in. I don't care. It don't make me no never mind. It's yours. You bought it. You gotta find somebody around your life that they know, oh, shucks, y'all don't like that now. Y'all love dancing, singing, and all that stuff, but y'all hate when people take y'all get the crazy roll your eyes. You want to see what's right? You tell them the truth, boy. That the fool in. Find someone around your life that God is dealing with them like He's dealing with you. Maybe everybody might not think you should be chaste and keep your body till marriage. That ain't for you to argue with people about. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you to sock it too. But you may decide, I'm tired of giving up the Oreos to everybody and then seeing them walk off with some other girl. And this ain't even got nothing to do with church. I'm tired of being used like that. And other girls, they say, child, I don't know what you got to give me. Because hoes gonna be hoes. But you may be like, you know, I want to do better about my life. That ain't judging nobody. I don't know if I could have said that. These riches ain't about nothing. Spell it. Yeah, spell it the other way. And I ain't gonna play these games with myself either. I'm sick of playing games with these dudes. I've been thinking I'm gonna keep myself. That ain't being religious. That's just saying somebody making a choice about their body. And everybody has a right to make a choice about their body. You know, some people give up their body because some women give up their body because they feel the pressure to give it up because everybody else giving it up. That's your body. Because if you get a disease or get pregnant, ain't none of your friends gonna help you with it. It's Great Falls. Suckers ain't clean around here. Been here over a quarter century. I'm tired. They been foul and dirty around here. So you find somebody God is working on them like he's working on you. Secondly, the angel hints to Mary that Elizabeth, y'all think I ain't crazy, I ain't had no dumb pass. I know what'll be in the house. The angel hints to Mary that Elizabeth is much older than you, but that would be someone good for you to connect with. So remember the angel told her, and your cousin Elizabeth, who's of age, she's 6 months pregnant. He didn't tell her where to go, but he hinted to her. You see, it's good to talk to people whom God is talking to you about. Mary was praying, having a visit with God. God brought up Elizabeth. Am I right about it? Yes. It is good to talk to people whom God is talking to you about. Here's a good rule of thumb. Those of you that pray, I believe all y'all pray. If God ain't talking to you about them, ain't no need of you talking to them. God told Mary, this is what Elizabeth is in life. She's pregnant. She's doing some creative things in her life. God didn't send her to no losing women. God didn't send her to no ghetto women. God didn't send her to no hoes. Because I'm going to tell you something about life. As sure as I'm standing here, when you're in the wrong place, you always meet the wrong people. And wrong people always introduce you to more wrong people. I ain't talking in here. Until wrong people have you doing the wrong things with people you should have never been doing it with. And that a real church said. That. You need to be talking to everybody. I'm going to give you a story. And I'm going to tell you something. Women can be wicked with each other. Yes. I ain't getting no around women. Yes. Y'all be talking about us like we don't. All we got to do is sit back and watch get the popcorn and watch y'all fight. And let the brothers say. Yes. Some of the biggest laughs brothers get when y'all be beefing with each other. I pray. When I say that. The Bible said there came two women that were harlots. See, the Bible tells it like it is. Oh, let me translate that for you. Then there came two women that were hoes. They came to the king and stood before him. And the one woman said, "Oh my Lord, and this woman dwelt in one house, and I was delivered of a child in her house. And it came to pass the third day that after I was delivered, that this woman was delivered also. And we were together, and there was no stranger with us in the house, and it was save we two in the house. And this woman child died in the night because this lady was so lazy. She was so she was so lazy that she rolled over on her own, baby. You know you one lazy, trifling mom. She rolled over on her baby. Wow. And she arose at midnight and took my son from beside me while thy handmaid slept and laid it in her bosom and laid her dead child. She woke up, she gave the lady her dead child. Good Lord. Lazy women are always sneaky too. Watch out for lazy, sneaky. I'm telling you, you show me a lazy woman, I'm going to show you a sneaky woman. You show me a sneaky woman, I'm going to show you a lazy woman. She said, "But when I rose in the morning to give my child suck, behold, it was dead. But when I considered it in the morning, behold, it was not my son which I did bear." And the other woman said, "Nay, but the living is my son, and the dead will shout, and the dead is thy son." See, some of y'all, it's some things that were dead in your life, women, and you blaming it on you, but it ain't you. It's true. It's the women. Thank you, Holy Ghost, you killed me that time. It's the women you're hanging got around your life. They killing off stuff in your life and they acting like it's you. They trying to tell you you insecure, but they don't want trying to put the insecurity on you. And they said, "No, but the dead is thy son." And thus they spake before the king. So they came before the man of God. Then said the king, the one said, "This is my son that liveth, and thy son is the dead." And the other said, "Nay, but the son is dead." It's back and forth, like y'all do. And the king said, "Bring me a sword." And they brought a sword before the king. And the king said, "Divide the living child in two." What? "And give half to one and half to the other." Then spake the woman whose the living child was, and the king for a vow yearned upon her son. And she said, "Oh, my lord, give her the living child, and no wise slay it." But others said, "Let it be neither mine nor thine." You gotta watch them women like that. "I can't have you, can't nobody have you." You better watch them women. Then the king answered and said, "Give her the living child, and no way slay it. She is the mother thereof." Let me tell you something. There are some trifling, lazy women in this world that if they will share a man with you, they rather mess up your relationship. If I can't have them, can't no man trifling. There are women around you that they rather tear up your career, tear up your future, tear up your life, because if I ain't gonna have it, I don't want you to have it. There are women, young and old and young, black and white, married and single. Oh God, I gotta let out one time. You have to be on guard for trifling hoes around your life. They want to tear up your job. Can't get no man, they want yours. Can't get no career, they want yours. Can't get no ministry, they want yours. But I came to tell you, every woman ain't your friend. Even if they friend leave. You have to get up pretty early in the morning for a Holy Trick meeting. Finally, the angel Gabriel gives Mary another hint of what she should do when the divine visitation is over. What are you going to do with your life when this service is over? Wonderful job singing. What you going to do when you leave out here? And it's not an easy hint, but Mary got it, y'all. Mary got it. This is what the angel says to her. "For with God, nothing shall be impossible." I believe I got some women in here that truly believe that with God, nothing shall be impossible. And Mary said, "Behold, the handmaid of the Lord, be it unto me according to thy word." The angel was letting Mary know that you're in a season and time in your life of creative possibilities. Meaning the sky is the limit for your life. And you need to be around women that believe in the greatness of God like you believe in the greatness of God. The angel wanted Mary to know that at this time in your life, you need to be around people who have your best interest at heart. You need to be around women that want to help and see you birth the creative purposes that God has for your life. And Mary finally got it, First Lady. I know Mary finally got it, because Mary, and after the angel left, after the service was over, Mary went exactly the way God wanted her to be. She went to the pastor's house to spend time with the First Lady. Mary went over to Elizabeth's crib, and she understood finally that everybody says, entered